guys, welcome to Flights and Fabrics. I am Simire. Thank you so much for tuning in again this Sunday. And today's topic will still be in the wedding spirit. I want to talk about being a bride in 2024, like a bride to be in 2024, or the things that are trending, the wedding of 2024, because I myself, I am a bride of 2024. You know, you've seen my video about planning and everything that I wish I knew while planning my wedding. Since I'm planning my wedding part 2, I'll explain that later. There's so many things to explain, but since I'm planning my wedding part 2 and I've already seen what kind of things we can expect within planning weddings this year, I wanted to share a few bits and bobs. So what does it require to be planning a wedding in 2024, whether you are going to have a summer wedding or a spring, winter, or even a fall wedding? What are the things that we are looking forward to? What are the things that are going to be included or we want to include? Now, let me tell you, just like fashion, these things are not the things that you're supposed to be doing. These are the things that are trending for the moment, yeah? So let's get to it. Okay, so let's start with the decoration aspect of it. We are seeing maximalism. We're seeing blooming flowers. We're seeing big flowers. We're seeing like old paintings. Let me show you right here. Like old paintings, the way they used to be, showcased with a bowl of fruits falling out and big bloomy flowers and everything. This era is me. I love flowers and I love big blooming flowers. I love it. I love when I'm a maximalist to the core. So this era is definitely mine, and I just see like even the bouquets are they're aspiring to be very into the person you are, and then you want to make a statement with your bouquet. It's not simple, it's not very poised. It's of course it has some sophistication over it, but also it's like there are colors, there are blooms, there are things, like everything is just bigger than better. Last year bows were a thing. Like this Christmas I used bows within all my decorations, and bows are all over the place. We're seeing it in weddings as well, whether it's like the table settings or the invitation or a part of your wedding wardrobe. We're seeing bows everywhere. So yeah, and flowers all over the place. Even like the cake is decorated with flowers. So boldness is what I would call the decoration, because it's like we're not sparing anything. Everything that is beautiful and very edgy in a very romantic way, that's what you're like. It's baroque. I'll call it baroque, like a soft airbrush baroque. That's the decorations. And then there is the seating chart, which is a big part of planning a wedding as well. You want people to know where they're sitting and everything, and it has evolved over times, but this time I've seen so many playful seating charts, and I really hope that I have time for this, because I didn't have the time while planning this wedding. But we're seeing like interactive seating charts, whether it's like take a shot and sit down, or you make a personal little letter for each and every guest. That's very time consuming, but if you have the time, why not? We're seeing different ways of engaging with your guests and making them feel special. So that's also like a part of the decoration. We are also seeing like unique entertainments. Like it's not a band. You do not hire a band and that's it. Like people are going above and beyond to just make sure that they entertain their guests very well. People are looking forward to showcase other forms of entertainment. So that too is a thing in 2024 to look out for. Also, because we live in a digital world, we have all things digital. So we have people making these QR codes and sending them to their guests, so each and every person who takes a picture during the wedding is going to, you know, upload them at this, you know, QR code. At the end of the wedding couple are going to get all these pictures from all their guests, and this is a fun thing to do. We actually wanted a disposable camera on each table, but again, it was a thing that we couldn't really like fit into our schedule and our budget even, so we kind of ditched that. But digital is here to stay. We have digital guest books, we have digital phone message, like when people leave like a little cute message for the bride and groom. So, and that we had to as well at our wedding, and it was cute. I haven't really listened to all our messages, but hey, let's wait. Another trend that we're going to see is the sittings. So, you know, it's so traditional. It's a wedding tradition that there is like the sweetheart table or the main table where the wedding couples sit, and then people can look at them or whatever. They can just, you know, send them love and everything. But this time on, and I did it at my wedding as well, I made sure that I wanted to be a part of the ambience, my guests. I didn't want to feel like I'm on some pedestal. I didn't want to feel like excluded. I wanted to be a part of it. I wanted to sit and eat with my guests. So like, and I think I'm gonna do it again this summer. Like, I don't want to be that couple, and I feel like that's the thing that we're going to see a lot. It started last year, but we're going to see a lot, like couples sitting amongst their guests instead of like having this special sitting chart. In terms of photography, it's still a thing, okay? So we have friends taking pictures and everything, but if you're going to hire a photographer, we are going to see more candid pictures. It's not like static, it's not like you know, it's more organic. It's all kinds of, like, it's capturing the vibe at the wedding ceremony. So we're not having people posing all the time, even though it's actually a good idea. I saw this girl who said like every guest really want to showcase what they wore and they want to remember that picture, and I also wanted this, but time was of the essence at my wedding, so I couldn't get my photographer to get all my 154 guests. But that is a thing, like getting all these candid pictures, raw and very organic. And we have like black and white is a thing as well. It's coming back, and blurry, like you kind of have an idea what's going on in the picture but not really. And then we have flash. They're using flash just like back in the 90s, and at first I was like but then I saw like a couple of wedding pictures and I was like, this is cute, this is so cool. So that you should be looking out for if you're looking for like a photographer, if it you know, fits your theme. And then there's another trend that we accidentally just, you know, applied, that is trending as well. It's going to be a huge trend because I saw it last year and then I saw it, you know, and I am seeing it over and over again. Destinations weddings, intimate weddings, where you have like your closest friends, your family, and then you travel to some place nice and then have the wedding there. So we are going to see so much of that, and it's so beautiful. And I've been on TikTok trying to find, you know, like the kind of theme that I wanted for my weddings. It's just beautiful to see, and people really like are there because they're there for you and there to share the love, and it's just intimate and everybody gets to interact with each other. There is less stress and everything in a different kind of way. But destinations wedding are going to be a thing now. Last year was Como, like everybody was going to Como to get married. Italy was the destination, and I don't know what the destination is going to be this this summer or this year, but I just feel like people are just going to continue that trend because it's kind of started at the end, like, you know, at the end of the year, and then it's going to continue. But destinations wedding, intimate weddings, you know, with guests that really mean so much to you, and guests who are willing to, you know, get that ticket, book the hotel, and celebrate you and your love. And what a great way to actually have a vacation with all the people that you love. I feel like it is, you know, it is a blessing, and the people who are willing to join you on your trip in terms of celebrating love are just people you should hold close to your heart. And I assume that those are the ones that are getting the invitation, and that's why we're getting an intimate wedding. So yeah, destination wedding, intimate weddings combined. It is 2024. Now, wedding wardrobe. So I have also noticed that the wedding wardrobe is not the classical thing with the big white dress and everything. Everybody is unique, and they're trying to incorporate their personal style into their wedding wear. I mean, like, the key essential thing in the wedding wardrobe is actually to personalize it so it fits you and your personality and your character, whether you're the groom or the bride. I feel like everybody's looking out to represent themselves in the best manner when it comes to the wedding wardrobe. So they're not going to be all classical. Of course, if you are all classical, you like, you know, the suit to be black and there is a tie and you have a big wedding gown and everything, that's you. Perfect. And then there are all the exceptions and out of the ordinary, and that's also why I wanted one of my wedding dress to be very personalized and to have a part of me with it. I didn't want you know, the typical dress. I just wanted something very special, very characteristic me, and that I incorporated. And that's what we are going to see actually in the wedding wear wardrobe. And also when it comes to the guests, that's the same thing. It's going to be bold. Guests are coming and they're going to look fantastic, amazing, and like, we're going to see pop of colors, we're going to see different silhouettes, we're going to see people genuinely showing up. Again, we have destinations wedding, we have intimate weddings, we have people who genuinely care about you and want to celebrate you. So they, of course, they're going to put on their best outfits, and that's why you should actually tell your photographer to remember to take picture of every single couple and every single person, so you can give them as a gift, or you can make a huge album about your wedding day. And also the bridesmaids, we're going to see difference compared to the ordinary. Like, we're going to see bridesmaids wearing different colors. You remember like Carrie in her bridesmaids? So we're going to see something you know, according to that. You know, we have bridesmaids, but we have them in different colors and different cuts and everything. So we're not going to see all ones, but different shades and different silhouettes, and it's going to be mwah, chef's kiss. I love that. And hell yeah, I want my I want my bridesmaids to actually have different colors on, of course, in the same range. They have to match in a certain way, but just have different way of like expressing themselves. I don't want them in the same damn dress. That's not me, because I feel like everybody's personality shines through. And of course, there is a beauty in giving them the same dress and seeing how they carry it differently according to their personalities. But I'd rather have them in a specific dress made for them and only for them. So we are going to see that a lot. In terms of like having a mood board and everything, I think that's out of the touch right now. We are going to see people planning, like I said, planning according to who they are and what means something, and what's meaningful to them and their guests, and sustainability. We're going to see a lot of weddings because a lot of people are tapping into the term sustainability and finding a way to be more sustainable and live a more sustainable life, and that includes weddings as well. So that is going to be a key part, is going to be a key point in this whole wedding planning thing. So it's going to be interesting to see all these different weddings and how people are celebrating each other and how their families are going to celebrate them. So yeah, that was it. I really hope I gave you some ideas in terms of what you can include in your plannings, and I hope that you will enjoy your wedding, enjoy the planning, and remember to breathe and, you know, count to 10 and cry if you want to. It's important. Other than that, I wish you a wonderful Sunday. I will see you next week. Bye.